My name is Jenny Mesanovic, and I am the project coordinator for the Promoting Achievement for Students with Sensory Loss project, also known as the PASS project. The PASS project, with funding from the Indiana Department of Education, supports the Educator of Exceptional Needs, Deaf and Hard of Hearing Licensure program at Indiana State University. The program is designed to prepare Indiana teachers to work with students who are deaf or hard of hearing. I look forward to working with you as you complete the program. This webinar is designed to familiarize candidates with the program by providing an overview of the courses and reviewing essential skills needed for candidate success. Let's begin by reviewing the courses within the program. This program consists of 20 credit hours. To complete the program, candidates must take 6 3-credit hour courses and a 2-hour practicum. Candidates begin in the spring and take 1 class each semester, including summers for 2 years. The next 3 slides provide a list of topics or units that will be covered within each course. Special Education 661, Audiology for Teachers of Deaf and Hard of Hearing, is an introduction to the basic principles of hearing, hearing loss identification, and habilitation in children with hearing loss. Topics include specialized terminology, audiologic assessment, and interpretation technology use and collaborative practices between the audiologist, the teacher of the deaf, and other team members. Special Education 662, Foundations of Deaf and Hard of Hearing Education. This course presents key aspects of deaf, hard of hearing education and the past, present, and future. Topics include history, legislation, trends, identification, learner characteristics, deaf culture communication modes, educational placement options, and organizations and agencies relevant to individuals who are deaf and hard of hearing, their families, and the professionals who work with the team. Special Education 663, Service Delivery Models and Practices of Deaf and Hard of Hearing Education. This course discusses the various placement and service delivery models in special education and unique issues related to students who are deaf and hard of hearing. Covered are methods for planning, teaching, adapting, and assessing curriculum and content areas, social emotional skills and transition for students who are deaf and hard of hearing, and the general education setting. Skills for the itinerant teacher, consultation and collaborative teaming with professionals and families will also be discussed. Special Education 664, Language and Literacy Methods and Deaf and Hard of Hearing Education. This course provides an in-depth study of the complex nature of language acquisition and literacy and students who are deaf and hard of hearing, with emphasis on relationship between language and literacy. It includes information regarding the various communication modes that those who are deaf or hard of hearing may use and how these may be incorporated into teaching practices. It examines evidence-based practices and language and literacy for hearing and children who are deaf and hard of hearing. Methods for assessing aspects of language development and literacy skills, as well as instructional strategies, are emphasized. Special Education 665, Survey of Deaf Culture and Aspects of American Sign Language. This course offers an overview of American deaf culture and the deaf community, including American Sign Language. This course will assist professionals in the deaf and hard of hearing education field acquire the cultural competency necessary to effectively interact with deaf individuals and to serve as a resource for families of children who are deaf or hard of hearing. Special Education 666, Listening and Spoken Language Methods and Deaf and Hard of Hearing Education. This course focuses on supporting the development of listening as a foundation for learning spoken language. Topics include methods of assessing auditory and speech development skills, planning how to establish consistent use of appropriate technology, systematic teaching of auditory development skills in speech production skills according to the best practices in the field. Strategies for interprofessional practices that support listening and spoken language are also discussed. Finally, Special Education 667, Practicum of Deaf and Hard of Hearing Education. This field experience provides the candidate with practical opportunities to demonstrate skills in assessment, planning, and instruction for deaf and hard of hearing education. For the core structure, all classes are taught via distance education, with the exception of 661 and 667 having one face-to-face meeting. You can find the textbooks needed for each course by going to My ISU and clicking on the Student Self-Service tab. Click on Order My Textbooks. You are also welcome to purchase your textbooks on your own if you find a more affordable option. Please do not be overwhelmed by the number of textbooks that you receive. You will not be reading every book in its entirety. You will use these textbooks throughout the program for multiple courses. Also, these books will become your reference library as a teacher of students who are blind or have low vision. The goal is to fill your toolbox, not overwhelm you. Indiana State University is currently using Blackboard as its learning management system, but will make the switch to Canvas by fall of 2022. Throughout the Visual Impairment Licensure program, contact the Office of Information Technology at Indiana State University if you have any difficulties with Blackboard or if you have any other questions regarding technology, such as email. This office will be able to assist you by calling 812-237-2910. Remember, if you have any difficulties, please contact the OIT Help Desk at area code 812-237-2910. If you have questions throughout the program, the best way to contact your instructor is through email. Emails can be sent within Canvas or Blackboard. If you have questions or concerns regarding a specific course, please contact your instructor directly. If you have questions or concerns regarding the program, please contact me, Jenny Mesanovic, at 812-237-8115 or via email. Thank you for your time. I hope you found this brief introduction helpful, and I hope you have a great experience at Indiana State University.